Yo, man, welcome back to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. You can tell that everything is really coming thick and fast, and we are really trying as much as we can to give you as much information as and when we get it. Just begging pardon as I'm making some changes here. Now, there is something I want you to look at. This is Governor Ortom of Benue, and he is a warrior. I am liking the look of Governor Ortom. I'm not saying everything he's done is correct, don't get me wrong. We got issues with all our governance, but speaking up about the lives of the people and holding those who are in government to account, Ortom is spot on. Listen to what he's saying here. He said it's an injustice for federal government to bombard ESN for Southeast and allow Fulani herdsmen to they carry AK-47 for Bush, they operate. This now part of waiting Governor Tom of Benue State talk for an interview with BBC Pidgin. So he's talking about, this is what he said in his part of the interview with BBC Pidgin. Listen to this. Listen to this. I'm liking the look of this guy. He's a warrior. He's fighting for the people. We need more people like this in the South to speak up. Other governors in the South, we are looking for you. We are watching you. We are waiting. Oh, yeah.
Why should they allow Fulani from foreign lands to come into Nigeria? Mainly they come disturb us. No country will allow that kind of a thing. But here in Nigeria, we allow it. And those people...
So he's saying...
They are Fulani people.
You see, this is he has just hit the knob. He has really hit the central problem we have here. Why should we allow foreigners? Why should we allow foreigners to come into our country, disrupt those who are not, quote unquote, Nigerians? Those who are not Nigerians, they come and disrupt our lives, i.e. Yorubas. Non-Nigerians, they come and disrupt those of us who are Yorubas, Igbos, and Middle Beltons, you know, in that loose term, and talk about in terms of the Middle Beltons, and it's a loose term because it covers other, many other people. Why should the Fulanis be allowed to come and disrupt our lives and be allowed to carry AK-47? That is surely a treasonable offense. Any government official doing that, they should already be arrested and be charged with treason. The fact that they are both speaking Fulani is not the point. The fact is that if you are inside that geographical location, it should be what matters. And if you decide you want to have your family, go and join them in the countries across Africa. Not disrupt us in Yoruba land, Igbo land, and Middle Belt. Now let's listen on. I'll try and translate it. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to try and translate it as much as I can. I've got on it. I have a few things I'll be doing later on. Let me see. Let's go here. So let's go on.
And that is why they believe that they can go anywhere and enter, but it is only in Nigeria. You cannot go to Ghana and enter like that. You can't go to South Africa.
So they believe they can go anywhere. The Fulanis believe they can go anywhere. But you see, they cannot go to South Africa like that. They can't go to Ghana like that. And he's right.
And enter like that. You can't go to Kenya and enter like that.
You can't go to Kenya and enter like that.
Except you get paper.
Unless you have
all
papers.
This is what they do. The thing they prove
what they're doing.
What those Fulani people where they here, where they no fit arrest them, where they talk say they won't take over this land. Everything that them go, they lead, they do everything. Now him would they see. That is why would they complain say, make a Oga on top. Not just for the hands now. Make him say they talk about this thing. Make it a make effort. Say
yes, so.
Himself, he be our own Oga on top. Not be only Fulani people, they will talk. But if another person talks more, they will catch him.
You see?
It's no balance now. That is the thing where would they talk with that now. They know catch Kanu, where they do IPOB here. They catch him now. I think they're on the way around. If not now, they would not jail him. So why are they not arresting these people? Where they for forest?
Exactly.
Air Force no day again. Soldier no day. Police no day. DSS no day. It never tell where they don't go for the one organization say the Eastern Security Network. It's an illegal thing, and I support government to clamp down on them. But why should they clamp down on them alone? Why should they leave the Fulani people to be carrying AK-47, AK-49, and even more gun big pass? Where soldiers say no the fee carry for this country, police no they carry, SS no they carry. Why should they allow them to be carrying this one, and they cannot go and carry Air Force, go for air, carry soldier, go for ground, carry police, go catch these people? Why should they do that only in South? That is injustice now. Now the thing with me at the talk with that. Let it be justice. Let everybody be treated the same thing, the same way they treat Kanu and IPOB and Eastern Security Network. Let them treat the Fulani too now. Why are they leaving Fulani alone? They should go after them. They are on when they catch people now. Any offense they commit, they will say they should come and give them money. And now the Fulani people, they are saying they brought them from outside this country to do an election. And now that election has finished, they have not said they should settle them. So they should come and let these people settle these people so that we will remain here in Nigeria. Stay here, begin do our business. We can't do our business. The little one where you get, the people where be IDP, they can't chop them all. Everybody is just becoming poor. This thing can't be no good.
So, basically, just to paraphrase and try and translate what Governor Ortom was saying, it seems to be that there's one law for the Fulani and one law for everybody else. So now, for example, he was given an example there of IPOB being proscribed. And he said, in of itself, yes, he can agree that if the rules are that nobody should have their own security outside of the normal security, then that's okay, then that IPOB should be proscribed. But what he's also saying is that if you're going to proscribe IPOB, then you must also proscribe the Fulani Herdsmen, terrorists, plus Boko Haram, plus the Miyetti Allah. They should all be proscribed right now. That's what he's saying. And he's saying that to leave them, to leave the Fulani terrorists walking around with AK-47, AK-49, you know, guns that even the army and the police in Nigeria don't even carry, sophisticated weapons. You know, this is bad governance. And the government that is supporting the army and funding these people is a government that we need to kick out. Now, I don't subscribe to One Nigeria. I don't think it's viable any longer. I do not. But I see the point you're saying. What is good for the goose is also good for the gander. You know, it's if you're going to apply one rule for one, and then apply one rule for the other, then it seems to me that you are biased and you are rather hypocritical. The government of Nigeria is the master at being very hypocritical. So any Fulani man can kill as many people as he wants. As long as he says, I apologize, he'll be free to walk away. But if it's a southerner touches, not even kill anybody, steal money, he's thrown in jail for a long time. You know, it's like we're second-class citizens in our own land. And this is what we are saying. We cannot accept that. The Fulanis believe that they're ahead of everything else. You cannot be. It doesn't work like that. Particularly when you lack the vision to be the leader. And what's meant to happen is that there should have been 3 people receiving the seal of power from the Princess Alexandria. It should have been Tafawa Balewa, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Obafemi Awolowo. The 3 of them should have had their hands symbolically on that paper. If they had had that, what would have happened was none of this stuff that's going on would have happened, because I would have seen that they were equal partners. As it is now, the fact that the Fulani, Ahmadu Bello picked that up, is now seen as a sign that now they're the born to rule, which is definitely not the case. So these are things that we're talking about. The lack of fairness, in everything that's done. The Fulanis are allowed to get away with everything. They get quota system, they get federal character, they get all these things. They get, in terms of even changing money, it's cheaper when you change money than when you would in the South, and it's still happening till today. These are things that are very, very damaging to the economy. And the people who are in power, they're deliberately trying to oppress and suppress using all means so that they can dominate the Yorubas, Igbos, and Middle Belt. We say, no way, you can't. We're not giving you that power. We're taking it away from you. And we will continue to speak truth to power. So I want to take this opportunity to thank Governor Ortom for being outspoken, and we need to make sure he's got the security around him, because these people they don't like people speaking truth to power. But we support Governor Ortom and for the work he's doing, and he must continue to put pressure on them. And of course, we do want to ensure that he's safe. He shouldn't be worrying about life and death. He should be focusing on what he's doing and bringing other people along to the table. The more we can win the argument that way, the better it is that we can push the Fulanis back into the north and keep them contained there, or even go back. In fact, many cases they have to go, because many of them are foreigners. Like I said, they're not up to 10 million, but by swelling the numbers, they're trying to get their numbers up. And this is what we must resist. So that said, I just wanted to bring the stuff about Governor Ortom and what he said. I hope that resonates with you. If you do like what I said and what was said and what was discussed, if you agree, put a like button. But thank you for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please click on the red button to subscribe. Thank you and goodbye. I'm doing something here, and this is just to help. I have this product that I'm using, AG Sarah, and that product, it's a plant-based product. And what I've started using it myself. I've been using it since around about December time. I started using it, and I've been keeping notes. Now it's 1 sachet a day. You take a sachet a day. Yeah. So I take a sachet a day, and 1 in the morning I do, and that's what it is. And you just open it and pour it onto your tongue, and in the morning before anything else, and then you drink warm water with it. Now what I've done, as you all know, I've got chronic pain. So with the chronic pain, it made things really bad. And a friend of mine who also had issues, she said, "Oh, why don't you try this? This is what I use. I try and it helps me." And I thought, I tried everything else, CBD oil, everything else. It wasn't really, after a while, it wasn't really helping. So I used it. I started using this for about 2 months now. And I can see that it is helping. I'm not saying it stopped the pain totally, but it's made it manageable for me. It's more manageable. I'm still in chronic pain. I still can't walk far because of my chronic back pain. I've got metal plates in my back. So that is an issue. So I use a mobility scooter to get around if I have to walk far, But all that, I'm still doing this because I passionately believe in our nation. But this is something that it might be beneficial to people. And they sell this product all over the world. So if you're interested, do get in touch with Citizen AY. Leave a message in the comment box or inbox me on the number that you see there. WhatsApp me and talk to me about AG Sarah. And I can tell you how we can go about doing that. And that can be helpful. This is all to help. What I would actually like to say is that I recognize that we have our own products back home. What we need to do to be able to have safety and security to allow those things to flourish. And then we can promote it just like we're promoting this. Because they can only promote things like this from Malaysia and other countries because their country is very safe and secure. We don't have that in Nigeria, in that contraption called Nigeria, or in Yoruba land. And this time, when we get Yoruba land, we are going to provide conditions in which our local medicines will be sold around the world and promoted just like we're promoting this one. So, but in the meantime, please, if you're interested in this, if it can help you, it's meant to help with in terms of diabetes and other things as well. It's meant to help. I don't know, but I can only vouch for what I've done so far. If it resonates with you, please do share it. It's called AG Sarah. Get in touch. The number is on the screen. So there we have that done. What I want to say at this point is please subscribe to us. Click on the button that you see on the screen, the red button on Citizen AY on YouTube. Go and do so now. I thank you all for joining me. Talk soon. Bye for now. Bye. Please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund. It is time to build a great Yoruba nation. Please donate to Yoruba Rescue Fund. It is time to build a great Yoruba nation.